things they need brown. Well, I be darned. Okay, they wasn't brown. I hope I don't burn them. Yes. Yes. I know what I forgot. All right, party people. Good morning, everybody. I am. Ooh! Good morning, everybody. I'm gonna tell y'all what I just done. I done told y'all. I am actually burning butter. Okay, let's start this back over. I was sitting there, done forgot. I had the stove on, y'all. We having, nah, that's hot. Woo, that's hot. Y'all, if I don't get it together, I done sat up here and not paying attention and burnt the dang on butter. You don't smell it? Open up the front door. Woo. Y'all smell like a whole fire in here. All right, let's get this. Let me get my egg done, y'all. I burnt the butter one time. I like to burn it again. Woo! Woo, that's hot. Talking about me burning up this.
About time yesterday.
You want some of these eggs?
Yeah,
I ain't gonna eat them all. I done burnt them.
But eggs?
I was did.
Oh.
And that's a sausage, look, because I ain't gonna eat all that. Sitting up there not paying attention. Okay, guys. Hello, everybody. I done like burnt the, got the house smoked up. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. I was sitting up here, and I'm like, I smell something burning. And of course, it's me cooking. But I got some French toast sticks. Well, it like French toast. Sausage and eggs. With some, hold on. Let me get this straight. Make sure it don't get in here because I got on my PJs. I'm finna let y'all down so y'all see the food. Happy Tuesday. There you go. I gotta take I finally taken my medicine, one of them before I eat and the other one after. But this is breakfast. Y'all, the house is smoked up. I got just a little corner of an egg. I left the rest of it for my brother. Oh, excuse me. Welcome aboard. Woo. Trendsetters, onlookers. Just welcome in. And we're having, let me see, diet Cran Grape. If I can get it open. Ooh. Wait a minute, y'all. I be seeing the people pour their juice. Hold on. It'll be so pretty. I gotta put it now. We ain't got no fizzle though. All right. Whew. Whew, y'all. I like to have burnt that fry. But that's the juice. We'll put it, hold on, y'all. We'll put it back this way. Yeah, you can see it. Welcome in. I want to thank everybody for coming in, clicking on the live. Thank you for your support. Thank you for becoming a trendsetter, because that's who you are. Sometimes I'm supposed to eat between 6 and 9, but sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I get so caught up in the moment of just laying in the bed, sometimes just thinking and praying, and you just think about life sometimes. You know, I was talking to my sister yesterday, and I just had a moment, you know, but again, when you look around and you got the activities of your legs, your arms, you can see, walk, talk. Y'all, there's nothing to really complain about. But let me bless my food. Father, in the name of Jesus, thank you for this food. I ask you to bless, sanctify, and cleanse it as only you can. Bless the homeless and bless those, God, who may be hungry across the land. In Jesus' name, amen. But we got French toast. I need the box. I'll put it on here later before I end the live. But we got some French toast. I just popped it in the toaster. I fried my sausage earlier, and I just added a little egg for more protein. And I never had this ocean spray. And again, they are sweeter than the real Cran Grape, which is weird. But y'all better have some. And I got Pearl. I don't know why they changed the name of the syrup. It's a pearl milling syrup. Light. And I don't know why I be trying to eat with these plastic forks. Ooh, French toast tastes pretty good. I think I need some more syrup. Mm. What did I eat last night? I don't even know. What did I have? Did I cook? Y'all don't know what I had for dinner. That Cran Grape, it got 1 gram of sugar. I don't know how they doing that. Because this tastes sweet just like the regular Cran Grape. These are, is it Eggo? Let go my Eggo French toast. Is the smoke gone? Wait until the smoke clears. That's a message. When the smoke clears, we'll see who's left standing. Y'all, it was smoking so bad. And I'm sitting here like, what's that burning? Man, oh man. Mm-mm-mm. I'm gonna get me some water. The French toast really don't taste that good. I'm sorry. It's cinnamon. I thought it was gonna be the light sticks, but these not good. I don't like them. I'm gonna give these a 2. Sorry. Eggo Lake. Let me get the box. I gotta put it on here anyway. I'm gonna give them a 2. I don't like them. This is what they do at Walmart. If you ever work for Walmart, some department get in circles and they clap. They started off with a clap. I remember when Walmart first came here, I helped with stocking and stuff, and that's the reason I know that. I done had all kinds of jobs. My first job, I babysit for a well-known family, and I did that up until I started probably in the 8th grade up until the 12th grade. I would babysit for them. Now those kids are married and got their own children. Y'all, the French toast is not a winner. I'm going to give it a thumbs down. It's not good. Now, I smell the cinnamon in it, but we're going to have to give them a bad grade. I'm sorry. That's what it looks like. Hold on. I thought it was going to be the sticks. Knowing the people at Walmart, when I ordered, they just picked up something. Because y'all know they will do that. So when you do online order, make sure they put in your groceries what you ordered. Because I know I put French toast sticks. And you have to make sure they put your right size in there too. But I can't eat them. You letting that food get cold.
I'm warming it up.
Y'all, my brother get food. He won't eat it. And I done told him about uh the microwaves. Now this, if you want a nice juice diet, it's delicious. It really doesn't taste like a diet drink. It's very flavorful. So I'll buy this again. I'll give this a 20.
What?
The Ocean Spray Diet Cran Grape. It's good. Well, all right, you guys. I'm done eating. I didn't eat good this morning. Um, Let me get this box, and I'm going to show y'all the French toast. Let me tilt this a little bit. I got to put them on here. Ooh, I like the waist. I'm going to give these to my niece. See, it says French toaster sticks. They buy Eggo. You can eat them on the go, but you can put them in your toaster. But see on there, they pulled them apart, but they not good. I'm sorry, Eggo. I'm gonna have to give y'all a 2. These are, well, somebody else may like them, but I don't like them. And they Eggo French toaster sticks. I'm telling y'all, they just picked up the wrong one. $220 calories, 1.5 fat, sodium 490. They got a lot of sugar too. It's probably the reason I really, but yeah, they not good, y'all. Now, I mean, you can try them and it may taste different, but I don't like them. So there you have it. Let me flip it around so I can show the actual box. There. We don't care for these. We'll give them a 2. Now let me see, can I pick up my juice while I got it turned? Lord, don't let me drop it. Now this, you'll love. I like it. So, I really didn't eat good today. So that means I gotta do my lunch better. I do. Ooh, I'm gonna sit up for a little while. Ooh, but I'm still kind of sleepy, y'all. Still kind of sleepy.
Oh. That's my bad, I was right.
She said you was in that sleep.
What?
She said you was in that sleep. I should have rolled, but it's too hot today.
Oh, she said that?
Yeah.
How she say?
She thought you were going with them.
She ain't though. She could say, you right? She won't be right.
She said you didn't move around this morning when she got up. Okay, y'all. I want y'all to have a good day. Hello to everyone.
I'm good.
I'm going to get them away. They nasty.
Oh.
Them things so nasty. I hope everybody Have a lovely Tuesday. I'm working on y'all's song. I got to get my pictures and things together. I got to make some pictures. And it's a nice song. It's on that phone, so I can't play it. I'm going to play it for you guys, but it's a song for trendsetters. Hopefully I can get it done today. All right, little buckaroos. I want to thank everybody for coming in. We burnt butter. It never fails when I do something. Something gonna happen. But the camera can't fall because I got to sit on the stand. But we gonna have some mishaps. And that's with life. But do you let that stop you? No, you don't. You keep on going. All I had to do was take the butter that I smoked up the house with, put it under the water, rinse it out, wash the pan, and start back over. And that's all I had to do. I didn't let it take me out of my character, disturb my emotions. I just rinsed it off and kept the life going. I wonder why we let the same thing irritate us, bother us. You know, the same slow driver or the same person at a grocery store. I wonder why do we allow repetitive emotional outbursts get to us. Sometimes it comes from not renewing your mind. A renewed mind is so peaceful. You have to cast down those thoughts and imaginations. And you have to tell you have to talk to yourself and say, listen, we're not going to do this today. And guess what? Your mind going to come in line with what you say. That's when I say the biggest person is not the devil or the enemy, whatever y'all want. The biggest person is who you look in the mirror at every day. You're your worstest enemy. It's the person you see every morning. So when you go to accusing other people, who do you see when you look in the mirror? You. You don't see nobody else. It's the person you see every morning when you get up. Some people don't like the person they see in the mirror. Some people don't like their face or their body, so they go and alter it. But I don't care what you do to your outer appearance. If the heart is not right, you can put on makeup. You can go get your little beard trim and do all that little fancy stuff. Nothing wrong with it. But if the inside is ugly, it don't mean a thing. And there are some people that like to talk about people being ugly, their facial. I was watching a reel on Facebook, and this lady, they were making fun of the lady because they didn't think she was attractive. But that lady had such confidence, nothing they said shook her. It's because that lady looked in the mirror one day and decided she's beautiful. That's the reason I tell people you're beautiful and you're handsome. I don't care if you weigh 800 pounds, 700 pounds, how many other pounds you weigh, you're beautiful and you're handsome. You are a trendsetter. You're somebody. You're an overcomer. And I speak that because people need to hear that, especially now. The world is already cruel enough. I was thinking that's what I was thinking about this morning. Why do we allow the same emotions to trip us every day? I'm glad I live life and I can finally say my good days really do outweigh my bad days. So I won't complain. Because you can go right now to the hospital and visit the critical care unit or the IC unit or go to a nursing home You know, it brings life back into perspective. It makes you gather those thoughts and say, wait a minute, it's not as bad as it seems. And I heard I was praying about a content creator and her channel, and I'm pretty sure more people were, but I believe God turned that thing around for her. People got to learn to leave people alone, unless you got a stalker, like we do, continues to not care for my niece, but just stay lurking. You know, I don't understand them, the type of people right there that I have no respect for at all. You know, but we got everything covered from from the top to the bottom. We know every click, every view, and it's sad. I'm telling you, if I didn't like somebody, I'm not going to your house. Most definitely not going to your house and sit down. That's the dangerous thing to do in the world. But that's people. But I really was just thinking about that. Like, why? If you've been sick before with a headache, a toothache, or whatever, why do that emotion come back so strong? Oh, my teeth hurt. Instead of us just responding in a way that, if you follow what I'm saying, it may not make sense. But I was like, so I'm the person that making my nerve get all riled up because I got a toothache when I done had a toothache before. All I gotta do is go get me some toothache medicine or a headache or whatever. You know, I ain't finna let my body tell me what to do. So I just had to make up in my mind this morning, and I began to feel so much better by taking authority over those emotions and feelings. Now they real. Emotions are real. If you've ever taken a class in psychology, it talks about your emotions and sensory. Like, this is cold. Now, if I go over there and touch that fry, it would be hot. Those are two different type of senses. Your senses in your hands and stuff. Your nose, it smells. So I said today, God, it's over. I done felt like this before and I overcame it. It didn't happen overnight. It took me years to get back to normal. But I'm so happy that God is turning things around. I told you, late in the midnight hour, He turning it around, and it gonna work in y'all favor. It may not happen the next second, the next minute or hour, but it's gonna happen. And I wanna tell you again, you are so beautiful and so handsome. Love yourself. The person that you see in the mirror, that's the enemy. That's the person that's holding you back. And you got to become real and accountable with you and saying, it's me. It's not this person, it's not that person. It's me. I'm my problem. And I'm telling you, your life will be so much better. And it'll help you make changes in your life you think you couldn't even make. If it's your money, put the money up there in the mirror. You know, I told y'all I had a shopping problem. And it was bad. I had the same blue jeans, about 2 or 3 of them. I had to get stuff away. I had clothes in there with the tags still on them. But regular going shopping. And everything had to match. I had the same shoes. Then I had to go back sometime to get my money back. Then get mad if I couldn't find the receipt and had to get a gift card. These are the crazy things we do and blame other people for it. I was a shopaholic, but I don't do that anymore. I became accountable. I let my sister got over my money. She's a great accountant. And I couldn't get nothing, y'all, on credit. I couldn't even get air on credit back then. But by me letting my sister get over my finances, now, y'all, I can get anything I want. But before then, I couldn't get air. My credit score was probably in the 300s and 400s. And I tell y'all not one lie. See, that's the reason I share my life, because it going to help somebody. But yeah, credit score was 400. Poor. You know it's bad if you can't get something from a rental center. I couldn't even get furniture from a rental center, y'all. That's how bad it was. Because I had a spending problem. I had I got no children now. I had the best jobs. I'm telling y'all, I'd be a millionaire, really. Probably over that if I hadn't spent crazy. Then get mad at Alabama Power. Back then, they would put notes on your door. They didn't do it how they do now. Right? They're just disconnected. But back then, they put notes on your door. Y'all remember that? They'll put disconnect on your door and put it on the doorknob, or however they let you know your lights was out. That didn't wake me up, y'all, because all I do was take the disconnect notice and throw it in the trash. And call my dad. My mama wasn't going for it. Call my dad and tell him my lights off. I got to get my lights back on. Just spending. And then I go right back to the store that weekend and buy an outfit, shoes, accessories, getting my hair done. And back then my hair was real short. Get my little pixie cuts and my pixie things, finger waves, and I didn't wear wigs and stuff until I got my new beautician. But I'm telling y'all now, I ain't gonna lie. And I remember my first real embarrassment. I was working at Arby's, y'all. I had a green Corolla. Nice. I was at work, y'all. Mind you, I've got a spending problem. And I'm sitting there at work and saw the record coming. Those people got my car while I was at work. I sat there, I cried like a baby. And once again, my daddy came through for me. But my mama, she wasn't having it. And the people got my car. I think I got the car back, though. Did I get it back, Prune?
What?
That green Corolla. I don't know if I got it back or we let them keep it and my daddy went and got me enough. I believe I got it back. And wind up losing it again, y'all. I can laugh about it now. But that's how blind I was, y'all. Not taking care of my responsibilities. And like I say, they put them disconnect signs on your door. They weren't playing. The gas company, they'll do like a little sticky note, like the UPS man come and leave a sticky note. They'll leave them on your door too. But I tell y'all, I have grown so much. And I wasn't young, I was in my 20s. But I tell y'all, it's funny now, but it wasn't funny back then. I sat down like, dang, the people that came at my car. The people at work seeing my car go around that building. And y'all, I'm a team leader at Arby's. That means I was like a manager. I opened the store, closed the store. And them people didn't care if I opened or closed. They came and got their car. They sure did. I was so mad at them people, y'all. And I don't know why I was mad at them, because it was my fault. I ain't had time to run out the door, none of that. I just watched my little green car. It had a sunroof and had it was a brand new Corolla. I think it was. Let me see how old I was. That was back in, I graduated 87, probably in the 90s or something like that. And back then, the Toyota Corolla was a hot thing. I had the Toyota fully loaded Corolla S, I think that's what it was, y'all. They came and got that fully loaded Corolla Toyota. They didn't care. Maybe this will help somebody who got bad financial problems. Y'all pay y'all bills. Anything you do, pay your rent, like the necessities. And all the rest of the stuff can wait. Boy, I got so tickled. And when you learn what your bad habits are, look for them things to come back again in your life. That's the way you conquer and get a hold to things. It's like me, my finances, eating. Now, what I got to do is guard my mind on eating. All because I'm doing good now. Don't mean that I'm going to be not tempted. That's what I was looking for, the word temptation. Don't mean that I'm not going to be tempted to eat Pizza Hut and McDonald's and Burger King again, because I am. I told y'all how bad I wanted the Cheesecake Factory. Normally, if I wanted it, I'd get in my car, and guess what, y'all? I would drive. We don't have one here. I get in that car and I'd be going to the Cheesecake Factory. That's how bad that gluttony was on me. I remember when Popeyes, I had got a bad habit of Popeyes mashed potatoes with extra gravy. Y'all, I would leave home because we don't have a Popeye. I go up the interstate just to get a large mashed potatoes and gravy with extra gravy. And it was so bad, y'all, they knew my face. And I didn't even live in the area. I drove like 30, 40 minutes. But they knew what I wanted. Even here, if I went to Arby's, they knew I wanted a strawberry lemonade, extra ice. Now, you know it's bad when the people in the fast food place know your face, know what you want, know your voice on the microphone. Even if I was ordering food for my nieces, they knew I wanted chicken fingers, large curly fries. All of them like Coke drinks. They don't like extra ice. That's how bad it got. Ooh, that's terrible, y'all. So those are the things that I got to guard in my life. Food, finances. See, I know my temptations. And now I know how to conquer it. I know how to resist it, and those temptations flee. So hopefully I said something this terrific Tuesday to help you all, and you got an aha moment like, that's why that happened. But yeah, y'all, don't let them people, I don't know how it is where y'all from, but they don't put the disconnects and all that stuff on the door anymore. Then they went to start putting them in the mail. I'm like, Lord, the mail people gonna be saying this lady, he'll get more disconnect notices than anybody I ever seen. But y'all, it was funny. I can laugh now, but I used to cry. Ooh, I used to cry. And it's like my conscious mind was telling me, it's your fault. I'd be like, I can go 2 months. I can pay this later. I can go 2 months out there balling, shot calling, and getting disconnect notice and car repossessed. But I'm out there thinking I got it going on. Now, when I stepped out the door, I was clean as a whistle, but at home crying, depressed, because I'm out there living the fabulous life on the outside. But when I got home, reality sat in, y'all. Having to leave my house and come over to my parents' house, where I'm at now, because the lights was out or the gas was turned off. And then where I live, you can't get your lights and gas turned off. That's grounds for eviction. But once again, I done faced eviction. All of that, y'all. I'm talking about just making dumb decisions. Not paying my bills, not being responsible. When you're a child, you act like a child. But when you grow up, it's time for you to be an adult. And you look in that mirror and you tell yourself you got to stop overspending. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I never been one for alcoholics. Some things I saw my family do, I didn't want to do it. I don't like weapons. I don't like none of that type of stuff. But I know my little temptations, and I have to guard myself to keep from falling. I had go through a season where there was a lot of young guys being attracted to me, and I'm older than them, but that's one reason I let my hair go gray, because they still think you young, and I'm not young. I'm not finna let them try and get money from me and be they sugar mamas and stuff. You know, I I was in a relationship with a young guy for a while, but your eyes come open eventually, and you see that it's not worth it. But to each his own. I'm just telling y'all what happened in my life, and you can take it however and use it however. But we got to make better decisions financially. Are you going to be going to that neighbor that you say you don't like and asking for sugar, flour, buttermilk, water? Boy, when I think about the dumb stuff I did, man, just making dumb decisions. And now my credit is good. I can go to get my, well, I don't put it on. I can go to Rental Center now if I wanted to. But y'all think about that. If you can't go to Rental Center, and they had another store here, kind of like Rental Center. I couldn't even go there. Was it Arrows? Arrows? I can't think of it. But I don't care who it was. I couldn't go in there and get no furniture. And you shooting bad if you can't get in there from Rental Center. But my sister helped me got it on together. When I see myself going to the wayside, I give her my cards and tell her to, do this A, B, C, D, and she'll call me. Is the 10th, you got everything paid? She holds me accountable, y'all, and that's what you need. So she made sure those bills paid by the 10th. Because normally I'd be saying, girl, I got to the 10th. And like with my lights, I had it to the 17th. I said, girl, I got it to the 17th. And I didn't get this from my mom and dad. My mom and dad, they made sure their bills were paid. My mom and dad can go anywhere in the world and get whatever they want. They got a nice store here. You get real good furniture. Furniture so heavy. And they can go and get anything they want, My dad could go get any kind of car he wanted, That's the type of, credit they got. My mama's still the same. I didn't pick that up from my mom and dad. I don't know where I get my spending habits from. I used to joke and say, am I adopted? My sisters, my sister and my brother, they pretty good. But me, I don't know where I get it from, y'all. I fell off the tree in that area. And my mama still to this day, she can get whatever she wants. And I always admired them for that. But I don't know why I didn't pick up that gene. I sure didn't pick it up. But, oh God, I can't do nothing but laugh. Funny. And it took me a while to get that together, but we eventually got it going. Now I can be, y'all, when I look at my house, I say, ooh, that paid for. I ain't got to worry about nobody coming to get it. This paid for. I ain't got to worry about somebody come picking it up. It gives you freedom when you know you can do that. And I don't try to ball out no more. I just be content. Y'all, I'm talking about going everywhere. Me and my nieces, my nephew, we load up in the car, pack down like sardine, Florida, Georgia, New Orleans, everywhere. But I know better now. But I'm going to get up off of here. I hope everybody have a terrific Tuesday. They call it Taco Tuesday, so grab you some tacos, sit around with your family, laugh and talk, mingle. But just enjoy life. But we won't get these no more. The ego, no. And remember, you are a trendsetter. You set trends. You trend wherever you go in life. Be confident in yourself, no matter what you look like, no matter your shape, size, or whatever. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're a trailblazer. You set the path for others to follow. You are an original. You're not a copy. I love you all. I send virtual hugs and virtual love to my community of trendsetters and those who choose to come in. Thank you, and I love you all so very much. Oh, God, that was funny.